There are moments when running is no longer an option, when the wind is too strong, the ground is too unstable, the storm is too close. Moments when every plan collapses, when every instinct to fix or escape fails, and all that remains is a single, unavoidable question. Will hold me now? This is not the question of comfort. It is the question of survival. The hymn Rock of Ages was born in such a moment. Not in a cathedral, not during a worship service, not in the safety of reflection, but in the raw exposure of a storm when one man believed his life might end before nightfall. And in that moment, the words that would comfort millions were carved not with ink, but with fear, humility, and surrender. His name was Augustus Toplady. He was young, brilliant, educated beyond his years, and he was sharp both in mind and in speech. Toplady lived in 18th century England, an era when theology was not merely studied, it was contested. Faith was debated publicly, passionately, and often harshly. Doctrinal disagreements split churches, friendships, and reputations. And Toplady was not known for restraint. He wrote with fire. He argued with confidence. He believed deeply in the sovereignty of God and the helplessness of man. To some, he was fearless. To others, unbearable. But theology alone does not write hymns that endure centuries. Books don't do that. Arguments don't do that. Pain does. Fear does. Helplessness does. And that moment came for Toplady on a lonely road in the English countryside. One day, while traveling through Somerset, the sky turned. Dark clouds gathered with unnatural speed. The wind rose without warning. Rain struck the earth violently, as if thrown from. Lightning split the sky. Toplady was caught completely exposed. No village nearby, no shelter, no protection. The road beneath him turned slick. Each step became heavier. Each breath is more urgent. This was not an inconvenience. This was a danger. As the storm intensified, he spotted something ahead. A narrow opening in the rock face, a deep cleft carved into stone by time and weather. With no other option, he pressed himself into it. Thunder roared overhead, and in that narrow space, something shifted. This was not a metaphor yet. This was survival. A man, small, fragile, and powerless, pressed against immovable stone. Rain lashed the cliff face, but the cleft held. Wind howled, but the rock did not move. And in that moment, a realization struck him with terrifying clarity. This is what grace is. The rock did not shelter him because he was strong enough to reach it. It did not protect him because he deserved it. It sheltered him because it was there, because it was solid, because it did not depend on him at all. Later, reflecting on that moment, words began to form slowly, reverently. Rock of Ages, cleft for me. Let me hide myself in thee. This was not poetry crafted for admiration. It was a confession born of vulnerability. Most hymns invite us to do something, to rise, to go, to stand firm, to fight. But Rock of Ages does something radically different. It removes action. It strips the worshiper of strength, contribution, and pride. Nothing in my hand I bring, simply to thy cross I cling. These are not words of confidence. They are words spoken when confidence has failed. Only surrender. At the time, these lyrics were unsettling. They challenged the idea that salvation was a cooperative effort between God and man. Toplady was declaring something bold, something uncomfortable, that even our best works were not enough. That grace was not a reward. That salvation was not negotiated. It was given, or it was not salvation at all. Foul, I to the fountain fly. Wash me, Savior, or I die. This is not metaphorical exaggeration. It is desperation. One of the most profound lines in the hymn follows quietly. Be of sin the double cure. Save me from wrath and make me pure. Toplady understood something many never grasp, that sin not only condemns, it enslaves. Grace does not merely cancel guilt. It breaks chains. The rock is not just a shelter from judgment. It is power for transformation. Rock of Ages has been sung in places where strength had already failed. Hospital rooms, prison cells, gravesides, because it speaks to a truth every human eventually faces. There comes a moment when you cannot save yourself, not with intelligence, not with goodness, not even with faith strong enough. Only refuge remains. The hymn does not avoid mortality. It walks straight into it. While I draw this fleeting breath, when mine eyes shall close in death. These are not words of fear. They are words of trust. Even at the final moment when breath fades, when strength is gone, when nothing remains to be offered, the answer is still the same. Rock of Ages, cleft for me. Let me hide myself in thee. Not courage, not certainty, not achievement. Refuge, in a world obsessed with self-made strength. Rock of Ages whispers something countercultural. You are not enough, and you don't have to be. There's a place to hide. A place has already been opened, a cleft already made, and it is not your effort that brings you there. It is your need. Storms still come. Plans still collapse. Certainty still fails. Breath still fades, but the rock remains. Not because we are strong enough to hold on, but because it is strong enough to hold us. And that is why this hymn, born in a storm, continues to shelter souls centuries later. Before we close, let's take a moment. If this hymn has touched, if the story of Toplady and the Rock of Ages has stirred something in your heart, there's a simple way to keep that connection alive. Subscribe to our channel, Hymns Unveiled, so that you never miss another story behind the hymns that shaped history and transformed lives. Every week, we dive deep into a hymn, uncovering the hidden moments, the struggles, and the faith that gave birth to timeless songs. Comment below. Share your thoughts, your reflections, or even your own experiences with the hymns we explore. Your voice matters. We read every comment and love seeing this community grow, a place where music meets meaning and faith meets reflection. Like this video if you felt inspired. Even one like helps us reach more hearts and souls around the world. And share it with someone you know who needs a little hope, a little reminder, or a little refuge in their day. If you want to go further, join us on our social media channels. It's all part of building a community that celebrates faith, music, and the power of story. Finally, don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way, the moment we release a new episode, you'll be among the first to experience it. And if you're here on YouTube, watching this in full, know that your time and attention mean everything. We don't take it lightly. So from all of us at Hymns Unveiled, thank you for being here. Thank you for letting these hymns speak to you, for letting history and faith touch your life, and for being part of a journey that reminds us all, no matter the storm, there is a rock, and his name is eternal.